Yo, how's everybody doing? This is your boy, your brother, Mr. Limber. Welcome to the MLC. It stands for the Mr. Limber channel. This is the brotherhood. So all my brothers, what's happening? What's good? Hopefully you all are doing well. God bless as always. Wishing everybody well. Today's question, I'm going to go ahead and combine this question that somebody sent me to my email with a topic I wanted to talk about, which is the red pill color spectrum. All right. There are different views in the red pill spectrum. I think it's best we cover it, get a broad understanding, and at the same time refine the way we view the red pill world, the manosphere. All right. So here we go. The question is regarding the AMS, the alpha male strategies. The person says in the email, MLC, which stands for Mr. Limber Channel, what do you think about alpha male strategies? Okay. Now, I believe, of course, the person is telling me, what do I think about alpha male strategies channel? What do I think about alpha male strategies content? Okay, because of course I don't know the brother personally. So here we go. I don't follow the alpha male strategies, so I haven't seen all of his videos. But before I comment on anybody on YouTube, I tend to make it a habit of mine to see at least 10 to 20 of their videos. And since he make a lot of short videos, I was able to get through a few of them. Okay, so I definitely watched more than 10 of his videos before I made this video. I believe the brother is a dating coach like every other dating coach. Now, a lot of people who follow him going to disagree off the bat because he have said he's better than anybody else on YouTube. Now, I think he has a different approach that is unique, that is different than anybody else on YouTube. I don't think he's necessarily saying anything different than anybody else on YouTube. Okay. Now, what am I saying? The brother's giving you a street game. He's giving you game that is straight up. He's not beating around the bush. He's telling you what you need to say, what you need to do, how you need to behave in order to get the panties, if that's what it is that you're trying to do, of course. Now, a lot of the other guys on YouTube who coach, they sell books, or they've been selling books, so they try to get you to get to their books. Now, I hear Alpha Male says that he's about to he's writing a book. If it is about game, I'm not sure how much more he's gonna have left in the tank to put in that book, because he's giving a lot of stuff straight up. I mean, he's going about it not really from the business perspective. Okay, now maybe he has a plan. I don't know. No disrespect to the brother. I'm just telling you what I think. That was the question. Okay. So if he is gonna make a book, you know, if it is about the game, I mean, I think he already covered every chapter pretty much. I mean, everything he's gonna say from now on is pretty much an extension of everything else he already said. Because the game is really not that complicated. You just need to understand a few steps, go about it, and you'll get laid. Because we're not talking about women with high classes out here. You know, we don't have much of that in the West. So it really shouldn't be too hard for anybody out here to get laid. So I think the brother's giving you game. If you asking me what do I think about the alpha male strategies when it comes to how he criticizes MGTOW and iBMOR sometimes, he says that they're complaining. This is where the rest of my topic regarding the red pill color spectrum comes in. Okay, I'm gonna tell you straight off the bat, I believe, no disrespect to the alpha male if he's listening, no disrespect to him and his philosophy, but I believe he's MGTOW in denial. That's my view. No disrespect. The brother could define himself any kind of way he want. He's a grown man. Once again, no disrespect. But I believe he is red pill. I believe he is MGTOW, to be specific, in denial of it. I think this is just his approach. Now I'm going to let you guys hear some audio of one of his last videos, which unfortunately got taken down. But listen to this audio. It's going to be a few buffer seconds, a buffering of seconds before and after the video. There's going to be blank. Hang in there. There will be more content coming. So here we go. Listen to this audio, and I'm going to get into it.
Peace and quiet. All right. So I just wanted to bring this up, let you guys, some of you guys, especially young guys, know some of the shaming tactics you're going to go through as you get older. If you don't want a relationship, you're gay. All right? If you don't want to be with somebody, you're bitter. Bitter means you some little broke her, burnt her bitch that can't get over it. But if a woman, oh, she's scorned, some dude did her wrong. She's innocent. She did nothing wrong. She's perfect. But you're a little bitter little bitch. Won't you shake it off? All right? And men, guys, you can forget about it. You're not allowed to flake. Only women are allowed to flake. You're not allowed to change your mind. God forbid if a guy ever really wanted to change his fucking mind, you're not allowed to do that. Only women are allowed to change their mind. That's the biggest piece of bullshit I ever heard in my life. If I change my motherfucking mind, I change my mind. That made me not a man, so fucking be it. All right? All right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, guys, don't fall for these bitches shaming tactics. We got a right to do some of the same bullshit that they doing. All right, this year 2018, we taking this shit back. These bitches are not going to be creating these double fucking standards, and then they can live by certain things, but we can't do it. Fuck that shit. We're going to do what the fuck we want to do this year 2018. Fuck that bullshit. Like, comment, subscribe, holla back.
You just heard the audio right out of the alpha's mouth. Now, I'm not using just this clip to say that the alpha is MGTOW in denial. No disrespect to the alpha. It's all of alpha's videos. You see, there's a spectrum in the red pill universe. In the red pill world, there is a spectrum. Different people are on a different level of red pill. What is red pill? Basically awareness. You can be financially red pill. A red pill man that is financially red pill. You're getting into cryptocurrency. You're getting into the stock market, business investments. We have all type of red pill videos out here. Religious red pill. You got ministers on MGTOW. You got brothers holding the Quran and the Bible and preaching out of those books on MGTOW and iBMORs. You got brothers who are into medicine, holistic healing, spirituality, fitness, all MGTOW, all iBMOR, SYSBM, and many others. The red pill spectrum is broad, and many brothers associate MGTOW with monks, men who just don't talk to women, don't have sex with women. So then, you know, we have this rift now, and I want you brothers to understand that. The other part is also the red pill rage. Some men go into this red pill rage early on. Most men do. Others a little bit later. Now, before I started my channel, I had got over my red pill rage. I believe alpha male strategy's way of going about the game, honestly, is a red pill rage. Yes, I said it. Now, I could be wrong, but you asked for my opinion, so here we go. Everybody take out their red pill rage in a different way. One of my homeboys, what he used to do is smash chicks that he meet right in his car. And then instead of taking them back wherever he got them from, he leave them there to call a taxi and pay it on their own. He was just going through a rage, and we had to talk to him. You see, it's not that he wasn't justified at being angry at some of the things that women do, but we didn't want him behaving in a way that was low, so we had to talk to him. Some men go into their red pill rage and they just become monks. They don't sleep with women no more, or at least for a very long time. Some men, like myself, let me give you guys a little story. My red pill rage was just going on a smashing spree. I got mad game. Y'all may not know it, but I got mad game. Ain't nothing alpha male saying that I don't know. Actually, there's a few more he haven't said yet that I know a lot of. And what I was doing was I was rotating by 10 chicks, sometimes more, at a time. And meanwhile, still handling business. Have them buying dinners. Have them buying drinks. Have them buying me clothes so I can go out on dates with the other chicks. All my shoes, my shirts, my jeans were coming from women. oh, I bought you this cologne. And I'm like, this cologne going on my next date that the other chick is paying for. So that was my rage. But you know, I'm a brother who's also into the scriptures, so I couldn't keep up that lifestyle. So I said, you know what, this ain't for me. You see what I'm saying? Because the red pill rage is not healthy. That's why people that are MGTOW and iBMOR talk about getting off of it. See, listen to what Alpha says in his other videos where he claimed he's not, you know, going MGTOW or sounding MGTOW. He says, we're not going to sit here like MGTOW and iBMOR complaining about women's nature. We know they ain't changing, so we DM them down 2018, right? He said we're going to just DM down. We don't love them over here. If you love them, you know where to go. Coach Corey Wayne. That's a red pill rage, gentlemen. A red pill rage with a whole lot of game. I ain't hating on the brother. No disrespect to the brother. I'm a very intuitive man. This is what I'm seeing. Now, you have your own opinion. You may disagree with me. I'm just telling you, if you have a red pill rage, to be careful. Now, when some brothers criticize men who talk about women's nature, they have to realize a lot of us men are helping each other. Now, you guys see a picture of the late, the honorable brother, Charles Tyler. That's a red pill man right there. Now, I'm not sure if he considered himself MGTOW, but he definitely was going his own way. I'm not saying he considered himself iBMOR, because I'm not too sure. I didn't catch the brother's channel early enough, but I did get some of his stuff. But he was real introspective about what he wanted. And I believe he was a black man of reform. Reformed enough to travel. Going his own way enough to travel abroad and give other brothers hope. Give other brothers a path, inspiration. That there may be other women out here that they can have a good time with and not be mistreated. Now the brother passed away, and many of us lost the brother. Many of us, including myself, are saddened by this. But you have to understand there are different areas in the red pill spectrum. You may be a MGTOW in a player. You may be a MGTOW and you getting a whole lot of panties being thrown at you. MGTOW does not mean muck. It means men going their own way. Men going a way that's not approved by the society in which they live in. If you on here saying we don't love them over here, we're not looking for no relationship, we DM them down 2018, that means you're going your own way. You are doing what you want to do. And heck, I applaud you for it. Now, I may not agree with the lifestyle. I may have my different view, but I agree with every man who want to be a grown man with hair on his chest, unapologetic, you know, saying what he want to say and doing what he want to do. And I want to use this moment to also point out to a lot of brothers on YouTube who think just because your channel is not monetized, because I heard alpha males say it, that they can't, you know, YouTube not gonna mess with you. So you can say whatever you want to say. Wrong. YouTube make money off your videos even if they're not monetized. I should know. My videos are not monetized. I got strikes too. And I'm one of the most mild-mannered brothers on YouTube. I rarely use profanity on my channel, and I don't use vulgar language. Not because of YouTube, because it's just the kind of brother I am. Now, once in a while, the street comes out, and I give brothers a little piece of my mind without the censor. But most of the time, I'm clean. And YouTube don't really verify your videos when people flag them. YouTube just care that you say things that are politically correct. If they are politically incorrect, YouTube gonna take you down. The same thing with my brother Reg the bad guy. He talks about, you know, talking about black women. You know, I rarely talk about black women. In the video of mine that got hit, it didn't say a word about black women. There was no cussing in it. I just talked about the nature, what was wrong, what you should be aware of as a brother, and what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. YouTube doesn't check to the point where a brother on YouTube have had all his subscribers flag a video of his for no reason. A video that just talked about how YouTube allow false flagging. And YouTube actually caught that and they said, you know what, let us back off of this because this brother's setting us up. He purposely had his subscribers all flag his videos just to see if YouTube was paying attention. And when you're getting ready to appeal, I want you brothers to also know that, because I'm saying this because the brother Alpha Male Strategy just had his video taken down, unfortunately. I hate to see that happen to anybody. You know, now the reason I'm saying this is because a lot of you brothers need to understand, when you're appealing to YouTube also, YouTube is not going to sit here and let you write a paragraph. It's one sentence and you got to get everything you're trying to say out. My experience with them, I gave them an appeal. 30 seconds later, they told me that the appeal was not approved because they found that I was at fault with YouTube's community guidelines. Now, my video was a 30+ minute video. How in the world could anyone quickly tell me I'm gonna go verify it and in 30 seconds later, you know what I'm talking about? Makes no sense. No profanity, nothing vulgar, and no bashing. But anyway, back to the red pill spectrum. There are many men who are red pill. Some will consider themselves SYSBM. Some will say they're MGTOW. Some will say they're iBMOR. I believe there's a few other ones also, EBM or whatever. There's a few other groups out there. But at the end of the day, we are not all the same. And it's not complaining when a man stands by what he believes in order to warn his brothers to make their lives better. Some of us travel, like the brother Charles Tyler that I talked about. Much respect to his work. The work is eternal. We shall forever remember his work. Others, you know, use their rage, like I believe Alpha Male is doing, to help other brothers get laid, because they believe there's no hope with these women. There's nothing that we can do to change them, so forget them. And there's brothers like me who just teach brothers what to do to avoid these situations. I got videos talking about child support from months ago, and there's brothers hitting me up talking about, thank you, man, you saved my life. I almost got stuck on child support. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Limber. You know, there's brothers out here telling me, man, I just went through what you're saying with my ex-wife. I'm glad I found your videos. Now I know I'm not alone and I know how to maneuver this. Everybody's channel got something it's doing. It's not complaint. Now there's a few guys out here who are really feeling sorry for themselves. I don't really consider those men going their own way. I believe those are just men under the umbrella, and they're just whining and saying, well, it's because I don't look good. It's because I don't make money. And they're not saying how they're going to fix their lives and, you know, and have confidence in how they look and just live their lives and realize whatever woman doesn't want you is just a woman that's not smart enough to realize what kind of a man you are. You know, there are guys like this out here, you know, but most men in the red pill spectrum aren't gay. Okay, I don't think any are, but if there's some, it's less than 1%. They ain't gay. They don't hate women. Most of them talk about the negative nature of Western women. They talk about the government, the laws. Those are all different aspects. Some of them are on the rage. Some of them are trying to share their perspective and letting other brothers know they're not alone. They have brothers who have emailed me. If you guys remember back then, I made videos saying if you're thinking about suicide, don't. That's because brothers have emailed me talking about how I literally talked them off the ledge on my channel. But this is the channel that YouTube want to attack, man. You're not alone. If you're listening, Alpha Male Strategies, you're not alone. This is the channel that YouTube want to attack. This is the channel that other brothers want to attack, talking about these brothers are iBMORs, they're MGTOW, they're just whiners. We talking people off the ledge. We letting brothers know that they're not alone. We giving brothers, I talk about politics, economy, tax reform, other stuff also. Brothers like BGS iBMOR give great information. If you need therapy, you know, you talk about Black Ram. Ringo TV was raw as it comes with the scriptures, if you want to get into spirituality with it. There's a lot of brothers out here who are helping other brothers. And I hope this sheds some more light, because I kind of made a video talking about this lightly. You know, as other brothers like Lucario and Coach Corey Wayne, and, you know, come at MGTOWs and iBMORs and SYSBMs, not understanding that the manosphere exists to give brothers a place to come to. Now I'm getting ready to wrap this up. I don't want to make it too long, but I want to get this out. And I want the alpha male strategies to know that this is only the beginning. Them attacking your channel, my brother, is only the beginning. You can make videos like you've been making from the get-go. These women are not gonna like how you putting these men on game, especially straight up the way you're doing it. They're coming for you. I'm just telling you. I'm not wishing wrong, so don't get me wrong, but they're coming for you. Final thoughts. Brothers, understand, for those of you who don't know, the red pill spectrum is out here. There are different gradients on there. There are different levels of the red. You're going to be in different areas. Some of you guys are just beginners. Some of you guys are experts. Some of you guys are in the red pill rage. You're like the Red Hulk. You're going Super Saiyan God with the red hair. You're angry. You know, the others, they're not on the rage. Like, I made sure I got over my rage before I started my channel, which is why I'm a mild spoken brother most of the time. I'm going to give you some good solid content, but rarely am I going to lose my cool, because these women don't have this kind of power over me to make me lose my cool like that. All my videos are backed up, so I'm ready for anything YouTube do. You see, everything's backed up. Ain't even worried. Even though I'm not really doing anything wrong, but when you speak the truth, you end up like the Christ, crucified, because nobody ain't trying to hear it. You know, I used to always tell people, just like the kid back in the day when you were in elementary school. Some other kid spit in his food, maybe a fly fell in his milk, and you told him, hey man, look, a fly fell in your milk. A kid spit in your food. And instead of thanking you for giving him the truth, he gets mad at you. Because come on, man, I was going to eat that. Why you had to tell me that? Shoo! Get all angry. A lot of people grew up exactly like that. They become whining adults who don't want the truth. The game that the alpha male strategy is speaking is a red pill game. It's red pill way of approaching women. It's MGTOW's way of approaching women. It's iBMOR's way of approaching women. That's all it is. It's nothing different. It's just straightforward without beating around the bush. That's all. You could get that game from any other brother on YouTube. The only difference is, and warning that I would give a lot of you brothers, the alpha male strategies way is really dogging these chicks out, because he's really, you know, he ain't got time for them. You know, you moving on and it's cool, but that way is a little cold. Now he's saying there's no moral with it. Forget the high ground. Whatever. That's his opinion. That's his philosophy. Those who follow, you grown, you do what you want to do. However, taking these women back to your place, understand some of them are going to come back to your place. Some of them going to send goon squads to your place. Some of them going to be keying your cars and busting your windows. And I know some of you guys think you tough, you might catch a case, but you also be in jail. Assuming the cops don't shoot you or some dude that she sent over don't kill you. I'm not exaggerating. I'm letting you know. I'm a boy. I'm one of your boys who grew up in the projects. You know, I grew up in the hood and in the ghettos. Most of the time I speak in proper English, so you cannot tell. Sometimes I give you the slang and the ebonics like I'm doing right now. But there are dudes that these chicks gonna have coming after you. Sometimes you gotta be careful. Okay? Yeah, I know. You don't care. You just doing them. You dropping them. You don't got time for that. A lot of other brothers teach you the same thing, but they do have certain pillars in place. Certain, I wouldn't call them morals, but they have certain ethics to the game. The alpha male don't seem to really go by that. And that's what attracts a lot of you guys to him, because most of y'all are former MGTOW, iBMORs, or you still MGTOW and iBMOR. You just don't know how to get laid. So be careful, because some of the women you picking up are dangerous. And that's why you have brothers like me and many other brothers in the red pill spectrum talking to you brothers and keeping you guys safe, because we care about you guys more than you getting your nuts released. I'm still trying to keep it clean. So bear with me. Alright. So just keep that part in mind. But my opinion is that the alpha male strategies is really MGTOW. And he might be in a bit of a rage, a red pill rage. But also, like I said, just understand there's a spectrum out here. There's different levels of MGTOW, iBMOR, and every other red pill men. Mr. Limba, out.